death of Superman. Again. Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Indy, and today I will be showing you guys my comic book haul, where I also do a short review on them and why you guys should pick them up because they're so awesome. World's Finest, issue 16, Death of Superman. So what happens is Superman basically sacrifices himself, and it basically destroys all the parademons and allows the Justice League to defeat the Furies. What really happens in the core, and what I felt like to be the biggest moment, was when Huntress dies. If you've been keeping up with World's Finest, you will know that Power Girl and Huntress have been best friends through and through, and it's sad to see her die. And there was a scene where Power Girl was holding Huntress in her arms and saying like, "Darkseid won't let me have you," and it's such a very sad moment to see her friend go, and the tears and everything else. So this issue is really picking up. The story is becoming more clear. There isn't any filler anymore. I hope it doesn't get any more fillers. That would be really bad. So yes, this is getting good. You don't have to read any of Earth 2 or World's Finest to know it. World's End, issue 16 should really be the one that you should be reading. Have you guys heard? Damian's back. Check out Batman and Robin issue 38. So what happens is Damian is adjusting to being alive and having superpowers. But the biggest part about this is the dynamic duo formula is forever changed. It's something fresh, new, and you should jump on board right now because this issue is really just dealing with Damian. So you can either pick up this issue or pick up the next issue, and you will like see Damian back doing kicking ass. So yeah. Wonder Woman has 99 problems, but she's not solving any one of them. Check out Wonder Woman 38. So what really happens is she's still dealing with all her problems, but none of them get solved. Donna Troy makes an appearance in this issue with like this cool badass like maiden armor. So the only reason I would suggest picking this one up is that Donna Troy makes a bigger appearance here than what happened last issue. Wonder Woman is not solving anything. She's being God of War, Justice League, being Queen of it. She's not handling it. I absolutely love Supergirl. This issue really brought me in, and I'm really interested of the Crucible Academy. So what happens is Supergirl and her friends, and part of the students of this Crucible Academy, are fighting former expelled students that are trying to take down the academy. I will say that the fight scenes are really brutal, which match the art. It's so, like, you can see, like, the punches, the smackdowns, the beatdowns. It's all awesome. There is a time when they go back to Earth, which is a break from all the fighting, and then they start fighting again. It's really good. You'll see a little bit of Easter eggs in there. Superboy does make an appearance, and he does fight in this. I will say the thing that I didn't like about it, it just got too graphic. With the art and the overall tone and the whole story arc, I saw a few deaths in this, and it just didn't match the whole story or art of it. So I was really disappointed with that. I will say that you should pick this one up because the arc does fit Supergirl, and Superboy does make an appearance, which makes this comic just plain awesome. I got, just reading this one issue, I easily understood it. Teen Titans issue 16, the introduction of Power Girl. So what happens is that Power Girl is being with the Teen Titans now. She wants to set new grounds, set new standards, because she's convinced that the Teen Titans are only fighting street thugs, robots, terrorists, and that they should go for something bigger, something that will change the world, something that could really help society, not just fighting crime. I like this kind of idea that they want to be bigger heroes. They're the new generation of heroes. They want to be just like the Justice League and just try to make a difference and see this new dynamic come up. So you can expect this issue and this series to have more greater outcomes. Something might improve, the team will change forever. Something big is going to happen in this arc. That's what it's telling me. If it doesn't and nothing changes, I'm going to be really disappointed because this is setting new ground for the Teen Titans. They really want to be in the big leagues like the Justice League. Ironman issue 4. So what happens is Daredevil, he figures out what the really big thing about Extremis is. So what happens is Tony basically erases Daredevil's mind. It's great to see Tony becoming this control freak, becoming more evil, becoming more sinister, and I just really enjoy that so much because he's becoming such a great like villain slash anti-hero, and I just love that. Spider-Man issue 13. With great power comes great responsibility. This is an entirely new level of Spider-Man. This is completely amazing. What happens is that the team is really focusing on what they should do next, what they should do that, and things don't go to plan because all the, the Scion, the Bribe, the Elder all come into the Inheritor's world, and so all the Spider-Man need to get into the Inheritor's world really quick and fight that. What I love about this is because it's the most Spider-Man I've ever, remember in my top 5 review, I told you about how having mistakes and doing mistakes and getting back up, it teaches that in this one, especially if it comes from Superior Spider-Man who says, I failed tons of times, but having an adversary that's easy, it's chump change. And he really tells Ben Parker about this, and it is so awesome. And Superior Spider-Man realizes that the Amazing Spider-Man of 616 is actually Peter Parker in the future. This dynamic is getting shit. Like, the next issue is probably gonna be my top pick because this one came really fucking close. Another Spiderverse Team Up, issue 3. They find one of the Inheritors, the one that with the scuba hat and the trident. They ask him to help, and there's a story about Mayday Parker. It's okay. You can pick this one up if you just want to enjoy the story. If you don't want to skip it, you can skip it. You don't really miss anything in Spider-Verse. Just pick up Amazing Spider-Man 13. You know what time it is? It's Adventure Time, issue 34. I know this one's a late comic. I couldn't find 35 or 36, but you know. So this is a great comic. What happens is there's this villain named Memanoid who's stealing memories and feeding off of it. So Finn from the future and Princess Bubblegum from the future go back in time and try to change history and try to defeat Memanoid. What they do is they get Lumpy Space Princess, and she basically saves the day. It's super hilarious. I love the art in this. If you like, Adventure Time, this should feel right at home to you guys. I especially love the message of living your life and having fun and being with your friends. So it is a great comic. I absolutely love the kitchen, especially issue 3. What happens is these 3 housewives from Queens are trying to hide up, dead bodies and trying to be loan sharks and all that stuff. And I just absolutely love it because if you love mafia movies, if you love places that take place in New York, this should be your comic. I love all the quotes in this one. It's like, I'll cut your eyes out, then I'll put bleach in them. Or, we bringing hookers here? We bringing hookers in the bars? Well, what are we doing? Is this some kind of brothel? Hey, why don't you take me to your office, just like in The Godfather, huh? Why I gotta do it on the payphone? These quotes are just fantastic. I also learned how to cut off a dead body and throw them in the lake and let them feed it to the fishes. Oh, this is a tremendously funny, well, not funny, but of course a very satisfying comic. If you like The Godfather, The Bronx Tales, whatever you want, whatever you get here, you'll love the housewives of Hell's Kitchen, of course, not the girls from Jersey or whatever. This was a hard one to pick for my top pick of this week. It was either between Amazing Spider-Man 13 or World's End issue 16, but this one was a big-ass wild card, and I have to choose Zombie Tramp issue 16. This issue is super funny. I was seriously engaged. What it is, it's basically there's this call girl named Jenny, and she goes into this Mexican Fight Club, murder to the death kind of shit, and she gets like very hungry and turns into a fucking zombie and starts kicking everyone's ass, and chulas come out, the gangsters, Mexican womans, they come in, big boobs and all that stuff, and they come in and just fucking, we see Zombie Girl just killing everyone, Zombie Tramp, whatever, and she's sexy as fuck, man. I love the art in it. It really shows the really curves and everything else. It's super funny. I love the mysticism and zombie in it. You guys can see that I was seriously loving this comic so much. I recommend like anyone pick this up if you like this raunchy, murderous, gory, sexy kind of thing. So Zombie Tramp is my top pick, and I'm loving this, and I will get more of this because I'm in love with it. So thank you guys again for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of this video, and also what comics did you get for this week. These comics were freaking awesome. I want to hear what you guys have. So yeah, thank you guys, and bye. A perfect shade of dark blue, dark blue. Have you ever been alone in a crowded room? Oh, I'm here with you. I say the world could be burning down. Dark blue, dark blue. Have you ever been alone in a crowded room? Oh, I'm here with you. I say the world could be burning till there's nothing but dark blue.